Yo, everybody, what's going on? Listen, yesterday's game was a disaster, right? Manchester United 0, Newcastle 1. It was frustrating because you know what? We were watching a team that was not really a team. Manchester United, they were playing as strangers out there. We could see the difference. Newcastle, they were playing as a team. They were fighting for each other. Our players, they were just there. My biggest pet peeve with these players is this: you're getting paid millions, right, to do the simple thing, play football, entertain us, and also the basics of the basic when it comes to football. Track your man, right? You're marking someone, you track him, you got to track him back. We saw yesterday, Rashford was a disgrace personally, right? You guys saw him like he get past and then he's just walking instead of tracking back, trying to stop someone from crossing the ball or trying to cause havoc in our defense. I don't know. It looks like the players down tools now. They look like they're working on getting rid of Ten Hag, because we've seen it before. These players, a lot of these players that have been here, they've done this before. They've done it with Ole. They've done it with the Ragnick, right? They've done it with Mourinho. Some of those players are still there, right? The Maguires, of course, the Rashfords, the McTominay. Some of these players, that's what they do, because now they're feeling, you know what, Ten Hag is not doing a really good job, because he's already fallen out with my boy, for example, Sancho, and then he got rid of Ronaldo, and then now all of a sudden playing Varane. Some players may think like, wait, I'm done with this manager. I'm just gonna be here, try to do whatever the minimum I can do, and that's it. It's unacceptable. Whenever you're donning this badge, you're supposed to be there fighting for the team, right? Fighting with the team to get the win. But these guys, they were not, right? They were not fighting, and it was a disgrace yesterday. Like, watching that game was painful, absolute painful. The one player that we were trying to get rid of during summer, Harry Maguire, was actually fighting, right? I don't know, he was fighting for himself, right? This is one player that Ten Hag was trying to get rid of, but this player is actually showing that he wants to fight for the badge. He wants to fight, if it's not for himself, but he's fighting for the manager, right? He was actually playing really well. No wonder now Ten Hag cannot drop him. The team is shambolic. Honestly, Kobe Mino, yeah, played well, playing by himself in the sixth. He needed help. Instead of playing McTominay, who was not delivering anything, McTominay yesterday, he should have been dropped. Bring in Ten Hag, bring in the player that you signed on loan, Amrabat. Because from the Galatasaray game, Amrabat actually played well. He could have been able to look better to control that midfield. And Rashford should have been dropped way earlier. One positive that I picked up yesterday, I gotta say, is during that game, I thought he was gonna do what he usually does. Sub Garnacho, move Rashford to the left, and then bring Anthony to the right. I gotta give it to him, because he showed some really big, to take Rashford out and bring in Anthony. Now, here's the thing. Come next game, right? We play Chelsea at home, right? If I see Rashford starting in that game, it will be a total disgrace. Rashford should be dropped, okay? Because he did not show passion, he did not show desire, he didn't do anything. So, my one player that has to be dropped come next game is Rashford. I'm gonna put in, of course, Garnacho always has to start now. Really, Ten Hag, you cannot do that. Drop Rashford. After the match, Ten Hag said they're going to back Rashi. They're going to try to work with Rashi that way to get him back into form. That is kind of a contradiction, because you know what? How come he didn't do the same with Sancho, right? The way he handled Sancho, he should have given him the same courtesy, right? Because if he says he's going to back Rashford to play him into form, that could have been the same thing to be offered to Sancho. But no. So Ten Hag right now, he needs to, put on his big boy pants and drop Rashford. Bring on Chelsea. And you know what? I don't even want to think about when we go to Liverpool, because they have energy, they have firepower. They will tear us into pieces.